Welcome to Namis Academy. In this video, we'll be talking about square root of a sword. Square root of a sword. So how do we find the square root of a sword? So let's take an example to explain how to find the square root of a sword. So let's take an example. Example number 1, which says we should find the square root of the sword 7 plus 4 root 3. Solution. So how am I going to get this done? Find the square root of the sword 7 plus 4 root 3. For we know that if we find the square root of a sword, we will definitely get a sword as our answer. So let's take this solution. So we know that if we find the square root of a sword, our answer are going to be in root, right? So let's say the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to, I'm saying the square root now, the square root of this is equal to root A plus root B. So that shows that the square root of this will give, let's see how this can equate to this, how this can become this. So what am I going to do first? What I'm going to do now is to square both sides. Square both sides. Square both. So when you square both sides, it becomes 7 plus 4 root 3. Don't forget that there is a square root covering all. So now, after this bracket, we have squared equal to root A plus root B all squared. So if all squared, then I'll have this squared to cancel this. So I'm left with 7 plus 4 root 3 equal to root A plus root B, close bracket, multiply root A plus root B. So to open this right hand side, root A multiplied by root A will give me root A squared, and that's just A, plus root A multiplied by root B will give me root AB. The same applicable to this. Root B multiplied by root A will give me root AB. Root AB. Now plus root B multiplied by root B is just B because we have root B squared. So that would be B. So that tells that A plus B plus, this is root AB plus root AB. That is 2 root AB. So this is equal to this, or this give us this. So let's continue to analyze. We have 7 plus 4 root 3 equal to A plus B plus 2 root AB. So let us compare both sides. Let's compare both sides. If this is equal to this, so let's say A plus B now gives us 7. So let's take that as our equation 1, and then 2 root AB is equal to 4 root 3. Before we take this as our equation 2, can we reduce to lowest term? Yes, divide both sides by 2. So when you divide both sides by 2, dividing both sides by 2, 2 cancel this. So we are left with root AB equals to 2 root 3. So what else can we do? Let's square both sides, square both sides, square both sides. So this cancel out this. So we have AB equals to, this will be 4 and this will be 3 root 3 multiplied by root 3, that is root 9, and that is 3. So root 9 is just 3. So AB is equal to 12. So we take that as our equation 2. So equation 1 says A plus B equals to 7, and equation 2 says A multiplied by B is equal to 12. So let's make A the subject of the formula in equation 2. So to make A the subject of the formula, that means A is equal to 12 divided by B, because you have to divide both sides by B to make A the subject of the formula. That means A is equal to 12 over B. So put in the value of A into equation 1. So equation 1 says A plus B is equal to 7. So let's write that. A plus B equals to 7. So A is equal to 12 over B. Let's put in that. So 12 over B plus B over 1 is equal to 7. So finding the LCM here, we have B. So B divided by B is 1, Abi. So 1 times 12, we have 12 plus 1 in B is B. B times B is now B squared. So equals to 7. So over 1. When we cross multiply from here, we will now have, I say cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, we have 12 plus B squared. So everything multiplied by 1 remains the same. Now 7 multiplied by B, so that is equals to 7B. So it looks like a quadratic equation. Make it stand like what is understood to be a quadratic equation. So this becomes B squared. We picked from here. It's positive, so it still remains positive. So this is 7B. When it comes inside, it becomes minus 7B, and then we have 12 here, so that's plus 12. So we have a quadratic equation to find the value of B. B squared minus 7B plus 12. So how do we find the value of B from here? So remember, there are many ways to calculate or to solve quadratic equation. So, but in this, I think we should just find if we should just factorize it to find the value of B. So in factorization, we look for the numbers that when we multiply together we have 12, and when we add together we have minus 7. If we add them together we have minus 7. How can we get those numbers? Those numbers can be gotten from the factors of this. So let's find the factors of 12. So they'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So these are the factors of 12. So which of these two numbers that when we multiply together we have 12? So we could have 3 and 4. So that we have relationship with 7, such that if we think about signs, what signs to add to be added to it, then we think of minus, because we have minus 7B. So this will be minus minus, so that minus multiplied by minus give me plus, but minus 3 minus 4 will give me minus 7. So that makes it correct. So I haven't factorized it, I will be left with opening brackets. So I will have B in both brackets, and then these numbers will come into the bracket. This will be minus 3 and the other will be minus 4. So now that B is B minus 3 close bracket, B minus 4 is equals to 0. So we take them. That means B is equals to 3 or 4. So b is equal to 3 or 4. So let's find the value of a now when b is equal to 3 or 4. So when a when a so when a when a is 12 over b, so a is equals to 12 over b. So when b is equals to 3, so a is equals to 12 over 3, and that is 4. But when b is equals to 4, so a will be equals to 12 all over 4, and that will be 3. So they just interchange it. And if a multiplied by b is equals to 12, meaning that a is 4, b is 3, or a is 3, b is 4. So whatever way, you are correct. So let us go back to what we have initially. That is 7 plus 4 root 3. So 7 plus 4 root 3. We said the square root of this is equal to root a plus root b. So that means the square root of this that we got is equal to root 4 plus root 3. So the square root of 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to root 4 plus root 3, and that is our final answer. I hope you understood everything we did. So the square root of every unsort will be in this form. So once you get the value of a, just come and input it back into this form, and you have your answer to the square root of any sort. I hope you understood everything we did in this video. Bye bye. See you in the next video.